down for something out of his control, blaming him for something he didn't do. Naruto was the village hero, yet he was treated as a demon. Of course, at this time, he didn't even know why. He couldn't even defend himself, he was just a kid. That pain would manifest within Naruto at the moment his as of yet still hidden dojutsu would manifest, startling people. By this time, the Uchiha were already dead, and very few people would recognize the Rinnegan without them, or the help of the Hokage, who would have yet to realize what Naruto had. People would take it as a manifestation of his evil soul, considering it the eyes of the demon inside of him. And maybe, just maybe, Naruto would believe it. They would scare him, make him wonder if he was hated for a reason, and if that reason was well merited. However, the Rinnegan was not the only thing that awakened. His Byakugan and Sharingan had awakened as well, including his Mangekyo Sharingan. Now, I'm going to negate the cost of Mangekyo use on Naruto specifically because he has the Rinnegan. I'm pretty sure if you do have the Rinnegan or the power of the 6 paths, it naturally turns your Mangekyo into an eternal Mangekyo, as Hagoromo never seemed to have issues from his Mangekyo. And Kakashi, upon gaining 6 paths chakra, was capable of using Susanoo and Kamui, even though he was mostly blinded in his eye from spamming Kamui during the war. Of course, there were some circumstances, such as losing his eye to Madara and further losing it to Obito, both of which had regeneration, the latter of which being capable of spamming Kamui thanks to his cells cultivated from Hashirama Senju. As I said, some of these cases are special, but then again, Naruto is also a special case. So just for the sake of not knowing, we'll say that he doesn't have the vision strain of the Mangekyo. Naruto would enter the academy, and amazingly he would actually do far better than before. Rinnegan actually grants its user affinity of the 5 chakra natures, meaning he has an easier time learning techniques from these natures due to his Sharingan and Rinnegan. So he has the capacity to learn them almost as soon as he sees them through the copy ability they present the user. So Naruto would actually be well ahead of his class instead of falling behind. Naruto would pass the final exam of the academy with little to no effort, even going so far as to learn more advanced techniques, which he can make use of due to his naturally high chakra reserves as both an Uzumaki and Ashura reincarnation, on top of being a Jinchuriki. So Naruto actually distinguishes himself well as a shinobi by this point. He would be placed on Team 7 specifically because there are no open teams officially, and basically because I can't break up Team 7 like that. Sasuke would be very interested in Naruto as he not only has the Byakugan, but the Sharingan, and even the Mangekyo variant that so far he had only seen Itachi use. He would take this as a way to know that Naruto has seen a hard life, if he's awakened a full Mangekyo while Sasuke himself has only awakened a base Sharingan. The bell test would come about, and, well, Naruto was proving himself to be quite the handful, going so far as to even manifest a Susanoo in an attempt to catch Kakashi off guard. Kakashi has to resort to utilizing his Sharingan just to stay ahead, and this catches Sasuke's eye as well, as it seems that everyone but Sakura has a Sharingan at this point. After that fails and Kakashi manages to stay ahead, he attempts to give them a second shot to overcome him. Naruto then proceeds to use Sasuke's help to try and get them, and due to the two perfectly linking up with their vast array of abilities, they manage to actually get the bells, which was Kakashi's plan the entire time. Due to their hard work together, Kakashi passes them. Team 7 is formed. Meanwhile, it begins to be known that Naruto possesses these dojutsu, and the Hyuga would begin to debate what to do about this. The boy is an orphan, and despite possessing the Uzumaki clan name, he has the genetics of a Hyuga, and above that, he possesses their Kekkei Genkai, the Byakugan. So they would call him in under the approval of the Hokage to interview him. Naruto would seem almost annoyed by this, but curious nonetheless. Hinata is excited to see him again. Naruto would be considered a Hyuga, and as such he would be granted a place to live within the clan compound. But in exchange for this, he's forced to receive the cursed seal of the caged bird on his forehead, which ensures his Byakugan can never be removed. This also means that if Naruto acts against the clan, they have the ability to pacify or even kill him. Naruto didn't really want that, but to a point, he didn't have a choice. The Hyuga clan was the only surviving clan with claim to Naruto, as the Uzumaki and Uchiha both were destroyed, and the Namikaze clan were not present. Thus, the Hyuga were granted custody to do with him as they pleased. That being said, he would still be allowed to do as he pleased. He would even possess a place to call home, but the seal ensured that the Hyuga clan's dojutsu was safe, and ensured that his Rinnegan would also never be laid claim to. After this comes the Land of Waves mission that Team 7 undertakes by Naruto's own desire. On their way, they would encounter the Demon Brothers, but Naruto's reflexes were fast. He saw them coming quickly and struck out with the Diva Path ability that knocked them back. Utilizing chakra chains, he changed them to a tree. Sasuke and Kakashi are amazed by this. They continue on and would encounter Zabuza. Kakashi would attempt to take him on all by himself, but we know how that ends up. Naruto, however, would summon his Susanoo, which would offer the perfect protection against Zabuza, who would be unable to break through the construct, and would offer Naruto the chance to attack him back. Seeing his master about to lose, Haku would step in to end this by faking Zabuza's death. They would move on to Tezuna's home, where Kakashi would attempt to teach them proper chakra control techniques and how to affix their bodies to various surfaces, including water or vertical structures. Naruto manages to get the hang of this quite quickly. His Rinnegan and Hyuga genes allow him to learn this fast. The Rinnegan allows him to observe it and learn the methods, and his Hyuga genes allow him to make use of it due to their ability to expel chakra from every tenketsu in their body. So Naruto pretty much picks this up on his first few tries, displaying very natural talent. Sasuke is left by himself with only his anger to drive him. In the end though, he too masters this. As time passes, they end up on the bridge, including Naruto. While they're away though, Gato's henchmen manage to kidnap Inari and Tsunami to hold them hostage. Naruto and Sasuke would both face off against Haku. Naruto's Susanoo would defend himself and Sasuke from Haku's Senbon, and Naruto would manage to break through the demonic mirroring ice crystals with the sheer might of his chakra avatar. In this way, Naruto and Sasuke beat Haku with almost no effort, and Kakashi would kill Zabuza. But by this time, Gato shows up, threatening Inari and Tsunami. Kakashi knows that there's only one chance. He utilizes his Kamui ability to free Inari and Tsunami, but collapses thereafter from exhaustion. Gato's men take this as a chance to gang up on and kill him, but Naruto releases his Susanoo and proceeds to decimate the enemy, knocking them off the bridge. When they get to Gato, Naruto threatens him, gripping him in his Susanoo's hands, squeezing ever so gently, telling him that if he doesn't leave the people of the Land of Waves alone, he'll come back. And when he does, he won't stop squeezing until Gato pops like a balloon. He then drops him into the water. Naruto and Sasuke then tend to Kakashi, who is conscious, but so weak that he can barely talk. The villagers celebrate, and Naruto is hailed as a hero. Kakashi is taken back to Tezuna's home to rest while the village celebrates being free of Gato's control. They hold a festival in honor of their newfound freedom, and Naruto is the star. For the first time in his life, he knows what it feels like to have people celebrate him. He's so moved by it that he almost cries. But he doesn't. He instead laughs and enjoys the festivities. A day or so later, Kakashi is good to walk again, and so they begin to make their way home, where Kakashi updates Hiruzen on Naruto's abilities, stating that he's proven himself to be incredibly strong at this age. And so he offers up his team for the Chunin exams, which Hiruzen accepts. Kakashi poses it to his team, which they also accept. On their way to sign up for it, Naruto is challenged by Rock Lee. See, normally Lee would challenge Sasuke, with Naruto interrupting only to get put on his back like a turtle, but here Naruto is actually the target. The reason for this is Naruto's unique abilities. He is more than Sasuke ever was. He would challenge Naruto to battle, and while Naruto's taijutsu is nowhere near as good as Lee's, he's picked up quite a few moves with his ability to copy. However, Lee gets the edge as his abilities aren't copies, and he is far stronger physically. This prompts Naruto to utilize the Susanoo, with Lee preparing to open the 8 gates in hopes of tearing through it. But Might Guy stops him, chastising him for using this forbidden jutsu without proper reason. He punishes Lee, and Team 7 sneaks away while this happens. They would sign up for the exams and proceed to the first test. Naruto, having access to the Byakugan, is actually capable of cheating without anyone knowing. Of course, I wonder if Naruto would choose to cheat at all, but for the sake of this, we can say that he does decide to cheat just a little bit. Due to this, the entire team would pass with flying colors. Naruto would have found a way to cheat, Sasuke would have found a way to cheat, and Sakura would have big-brained her way through it. When the final question comes around, it's revealed that those who answer it wrong would never be able to become Chunin. Naruto would easily take it without a second thought. Of course, by merely taking the question, they answer it correctly, because the only wrong answer is to refuse to take the question, which I actually thought was a nice touch. Naruto would pass with flying colors, and they'd move on to the Forest of Death. This deadly game of capture the flag is the one that Team 7 is confident they can handle, but little do they know what is waiting for them. They are attacked a ways in by Shiore, who is revealed to be Orochimaru. However, instead of going for Sasuke, he's here for Naruto. Naruto is far more interesting to Orochimaru due to him possessing not only the Sharingan and the Mangekyo Sharingan, but a Rinnegan and the Byakugan as well. He possesses the greatest eye techniques in the world, and Orochimaru would kill to have those. Besides that, he also possesses the Ten Tails. He sees Naruto as a walking weapon. He wishes to have time to study all dojutsu and abilities, and if he has access to Naruto's tailed beast, he could flat out destroy Konoha. They have quite the battle, and Orochimaru is astounded when he sees Naruto making use of and even spamming Susanoo. No blood is dripping from his eyes, meaning he is in possession of the ever-elusive Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. It's getting better with every minute. He would use his snakes to come at him from every direction, attempting to tire him out and cause him to expend his chakra, but as these snakes came, Naruto cut them down with his Susanoo. Orochimaru needed to get through it. Naruto was expertly protecting his friends with his abilities. It was then that Orochimaru called for Zaku and Misumi. There, he proceeded to use them as sacrifices for the Impure World Reincarnation Jutsu. With it, he managed to reincarnate the first and second Hokage, both of whom he robs of their personality and uses against Naruto. With the first Hokage's wood release and the second speed boost, Naruto's Susanoo is overwhelmed. Orochimaru manages to sneak through and implant the curse mark on Naruto. He would then pass out. Sasuke, in an effort to save their own lives, would throw a smoke bomb and get a hold of Naruto before they can be attacked further. Orochimaru sends his Kage out to track the team. Sasuke knows that there's no chance to beat them, so he decides to flee with Sakura and the unconscious Naruto to the building in the